to Adventist Aviation in Papua, Indonesia. We've had some visible changes going on our campus since the last time I updated you, so I thought, hey, why don't I take the opportunity to make another little video and show you guys around the place, see what's been happening. I'm standing next to some new piles of dirt, quite a few of them actually that have been piled on the end of the runway. And these are the result of some heavy equipment that has started working on the campus again. Adventist Aviation is having to pay for this right now, but it's good to start seeing some cleanup work starting to get going again on the campus. But look at the remarkable difference back there. My goodness, it's just incredible to look at. I was, right inside that building there, digging things out with the guys. And we were having to throw stuff up out of that lower floor, and now you can see how it's been all cleared out. And then with the excavator, we got 4 dump trucks that is constantly working to fill, and they're dumping all the dirt on the far end of the runway to eventually build up the runway to make a higher surface over there with the runway rebuilding project. So it's far from being finished, but it's a start, and I think they'll be able to start getting to work on remodeling that first floor. I wonder who gets to live there, but I'm sure Stanley, he's going to be able to do a really nice job at that. That's my handy neighbor. He's the maintenance guy here. He did a really nice job of remodeling one of the other places. And then up way behind me, up the hill there, is the house of another staff member. Is a duplex. Half of it's going to be smashed, the unusable part, and then the other half will be reused, and hopefully again they'll be able to start getting to work on that soon. I think the excavator will clean around that next once he's done here, and they'll be able to start getting to work in there and perhaps move in some folks. Another visible change is here in the hangar. You might remember me sharing last year about how a replacement wing that we needed arrived here damaged. But guess what? We finally have a brand new wing. There we go. And that means that sometime in the relatively near future, that means we'll be able to have 2 operational planes again. So yeah, that museum piece over there, even though it's looking even worse than ever, actually that's a good sign, because they are starting a really in-depth overhaul on it. And so once that overhaul is complete, it'll be a really good looking airplane, all put back together. It's going to have a brand new paint job on it. So yeah, making progress in there as well. One thing we've all appreciated lately is that the airplane is back to full or almost full operations at our own runway. Not on this part over here, that's where they're dumping the dirt, but over here is the grass section, and then they were able to smooth and clear all the way out almost to the very end of the runway there. So basically one to the right part of it is being used by Gary when he takes off. If the wind is right, he's able to take off fully loaded from here. If the wind is blowing from the opposite direction, then on those kind of rare situations, then they'll load up the pickup, take the load to Sentani Airport, and Gary will fly the airplane empty over to there and load up over there. But most of the days, they're able to do the loading here, which has been a real nice break for the loading crew. Yeah, it's good to be operating back here again full time. One of the reasons that kind of prompted that decision to get things cleared up enough to be able to operate here again actually has been the fact that the region has been growing a little bit more unrestful. I'm not going to go into all the details here, but if you are curious to learn more, you can Google Papua and see the news articles that talk about some of the demonstrations that have been going on in the region, some of which have gone violent and turned into riots, and some government buildings that have been burned and stuff. So overall, not a good situation that's in the province right now. So far, it hasn't immediately affected us in our area, but we'd appreciate prayers on our behalf and for the region, that that the leaders will know what to do, and for reconciliation on both sides, government and population. So that being said, we are happy that progress is being made here on the campus, and it'll be cool to see how things continue to get cleaned up. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for your prayers. I look forward to updating you next month. We'll see you later.